Life is not always easy. In fact, some of you today, you're here and you're going through the toughest season of your life. There will be seasons where we will suffer. There will be seasons of real pain. And the question is, how will you respond in those moments?
Real struggle disrupts our sense of well-being, security, and happiness. Struggles are specific to each individual, but common themes include breakdown, loss of families and close friendships, career and financial issues, illness, disability, and mistreatment by others. Living a life that is not true to who you are also is a struggle. Many of us experience struggle in some form. Those who turn their struggle into success. To me, people who turn their struggle into success are the ultimate testimony to the human spirit. Look at their struggle, you would expect them to be unhappy and unsuccessful. But they are not. In fact, those that struggle are more successful, happy, and flourishing compared to those who have had an easy life. Doesn't that make you feel good? Humans can win against all odds. They can be resilient, amazing, and inspiring. And that includes you. How do we do it? The path from struggle to success is multifaceted, a myriad of character strengths, psychological traits, and behaviors are involved. For now, here is one important theme that helps along the journey: perspective. When things are hard, it's easy to get tunnel vision, to only see what's wrong, to feel victimized, helpless, and to lose sight of the future. We forget that actually there is life outside of that tunnel. There are other paths and perspectives which offer healing, inner strength, and progress outside that tunnel.
Just because you feel afraid doesn't mean you have to be afraid. Just because you feel discouraged doesn't mean you have to be discouraged. Just because you have fear doesn't mean fear has to have you.
The sentence out of your mouth is a story that you are putting out.
There are two sides to everything: light, dark, wet, dry, positive, negative, hot, cold, up, down, and so on. Everything has polarity. Everything. It is the nature of life. You and your struggles are not exempt from this rule. Do you see both sides of your struggle, or are you only looking at the negatives in your tunnel vision? Push yourself to see the positives and the opportunities for growth. They are there. They have been there, because nothing is one-dimensional. Martin Wright lost breath her legs in the London 7/7 bombing, and she went on to represent Britain in the Paralympics. Could she have done this if she only focused on the negatives in her situation? Viktor Frankl survived years in concentration camps during the Holocaust. Even he was able to gain inner strength by focusing on positives like escaping the gas chamber for one more moment. Your thoughts affect your state. Weak thoughts create a weak state. Success requires strength. Outside the tunnel, there is meaning and purpose to your struggle. People generate strength by believing in a grander purpose to what is happening. that their struggle is part of a bigger picture. Often we cannot see proof of this perspective until we have reached success. We look back and say, if that hadn't happened, I wouldn't be where I am today. But the paradox is that you cannot reach success until you see from this perspective. Viktor Frankl observed that those who couldn't find meaning to their suffering in concentration camps mentally checked out. And a very short while later, their bodies also checked out. Without meaning and purpose, they literally lost the will to live outside the tunnel. A higher power. The path from struggle to success is marked with the footsteps of people who believed in something greater than themselves. Stepping way out of their tunnel vision, they find strength in what they may call God, consciousness, the universe, whatever works for them. Oprah Winfrey suffered a childhood of abuse and racial degradation but went on to become a billionaire and one of the most well-known TV personalities of her time. She always maintained a strong faith in a greater power that supported her in her struggle. Change the way you look at the things, and the things you look at change. Perspective can be powerful or it can be a pitfall. It depends in which direction you look. You can look inside your tunnel or dare to step outside and see what else is out there. You might find something to hold into, something greater, something empowering, something that gives you strength. The strength to move from struggle to success.